Hi everyone, welcome back to Alex Abiria's YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be creating two cards featuring the Avian Allure die sets, stamp sets and coordinating stencils. So I, off camera, stamped this beautiful one layer stamp set. So all comes in one like sheet, and then I stamped it on top of some Nina 80-pound cardstock, and then I aligned the stencil, the coordinating stencils, with the stamp set, and now I'm inking up parts of the stencil. You can see it's very easy to go around and just coloring in the leaves here and the bird, and then I'm just inking up the flowers as well. And then I took the next layer of the stencil, and then I'm cleaning my stencil, and then I can go in with my next color, and that will be a brighter pink. And then I also wanted some purple. I'm sorry that I cut away some piece of footage here, but it would be a very long video if I kept all of the coloring. So I'm speeding up this quite a lot, and then I'm also cutting it down. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, but it's very easy. I'm just going around filling in all of the stencils here, and then I'm taking the next stencil and going around filling that one in. And here I took some orange for that, and then some pink for my, or actually this might be some red for my flowers there, and the the flower there, all of them are also covered in. And then we have just one layer left, and that is the center parts of the flowers and the beak and wing there, and I wanted them to be yellow, so I just kept that quite light at the beginning so I could get those contrasting colors. And yeah, I think it turned out nicely. And then for my second stamped image here, I would go for a more blue shade. So I'm going for blue at the flowers and green for the leaves as well. And then I did sort of a similar look to my bird here, so a pink bird, and then some green flowers, or sorry, not flowers, green leaves. And the next layer, you can see how easy this is to line up. It's very nicely thought out. And I did some purple here as well, cleaning up as I go, and then a darker blue for my flower just to give it some contrast, and an even darker green for my flower, for my leaves. Yeah, and then when I had colored everything in, I took the coordinating dies. You can see these are cutting out the images all at once, and I run it through my die cutting machine, and they all pop out. Super quick and easy to create when everything coordinates this nicely. So there we go, we have all of our elements for our card ready. And by the way, here's the stamp set. I didn't show you that in the beginning, but you can see it all comes in one set, and there is also some coordinating sentiments. And I picked a couple of ones that I will heat emboss with some white embossing powder on top of black cardstock. It's one of my favorite things to do with sentiments. It really makes them stand out nicely. I got some embossing powder where I didn't like it, so I just brushed those away, and then I heat set it off camera. And then I picked the coordinating dies and run it through my machine. For my flowers here, I will create two cards. So this is the first one with the pink flowers. So I picked the leaves, and I also cut a background. I used the floral splendor cover die, and I run it through with some white cardstock. So I just have that on the back of my panel, if that makes sense. And I will go around here looking for how I will sort of play with this until I'm happy with the placement of everything. And I will also play with the sort of arrangement where everything will go in the end. You will see that I will cut down my background quite a lot, And then I picked some sprigs from the Andalusia Wildflower die set, and I just cut them out of vellum, and then I will go around and tuck them in some areas. I just think that looks stunning and gives this project more dimension and life. So I just wanted to mention that this is a great way of not bringing in any more colors, just texture, and it also fills in my cluster nicely. So here we go. When I looked at this, I noticed that I needed to cut my panel. So I'm just cutting around all of my flowers here to get the perfect size for this panel. And then I picked some cream colored card stock. We'll see if it sticks to the end here. Yeah, you can see I still have my cream colored cardstock there. And then I have my arrangement. And to bring in even more texture, I brought out another cover plate. This one is called Alhambra cover plate die something something. I will have it listed down below. And then I had those cream colored cardstock tone on tone, and then the white cover plate on top, and then our flowers. I just think it turned out stunningly. And then we have our next project. Here we can see the bird and some florals and some leaves from that stamp set that we created. Off camera, I also created a large sentiment. This is from the A Good Day quilted rectangles. And I brought out a panel of teal cardstock, and then I dry embossed the same floral splendor cover die, and then it just created some interest. And I also did some splatters with a stamp that I had from my stash. And yeah, this is how it turned out, and I am in love with it. I think it's super cute. And then I have my cluster here, and I use some press and seal just to make everything stick where I liked it. Of course, I ruined it by like picking it up too heavy, but you can get an idea. I can move this in one piece and have it ready for wherever I like it to sit on my card. And yeah, I think it turned out nicely, this one as well. So don't forget to play around with the placement of your like cut out pieces to get the perfect placement of everything. I had a white card base here. It's a side folded one, and then you can see here how nicely these two cards turned out. I really like them. I had a blast creating them, and the one like stamp set that is like putting all of the images, stamping all of the images as once, is one of my favorites. So thank you guys so much for stopping by this channel today. I hope you enjoyed this video and got inspired to create something. I will have links down below for all of the products that I used today, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!